Two of my sows farrowed in one day. So today I want to share a very important experience from my farm. Something that happened on the 26th of January 2026. This video is not just a story, it's full of lessons, especially for farmers managing pregnant sows and first-time mothers on their farms. So for the first sow, I clearly noticed the signs early. Her nipples were leaking milk, so I knew her time was very close. Early that morning, I washed her, cleaned the pen, and for the first time, I decided to spread sawdust and wood shavings on the cemented floor because the weather this time in my area is very cold. Just as I stepped out to get more materials, my mom, who has been helping me on the farm, called me back that the first piglet has already dropped. So I asked her to keep a close eye on her while I go quickly to pick the sawdust and the wood shavings for the beddings. So following started around 8 a.m. That was in the morning and was completed by 11:40, same in the morning. This was the sow's second following. Yes, that means this has ever given birth before. Or if you want, you can also say parity. So the second parity this time around. Her first litter was 11 piglets, but sadly 7 were still born. We later realized that it was due to strange infection that forced me to administer antibiotics a few days before following, which likely caused the premature births. That time we made a hard decision. It's either we save the mother or we risk losing both the mother and the piglet. So we were lucky to raise 4 piglets to slaughter weight, right? That means when we did the administration of the medication, we lost 7 piglets and then 4 of them were just active. Unfortunately, all of them were able to get to the right weight where we then sold them. But this time around, with the second parity, she again delivered the 11 piglets and all of them were born alive this time. Unfortunately, we lost 2 piglets before iron shots were even given. But overall, it was just a better experience comparing that to the first one. Now with the second sow, which is also a first-time mother, and I was extremely careful with her, right? Before this day, 4 different farmers reached out to me telling me they had lost all piglets from first-time mothers on their farms. I sensed a pattern in the stories these 4 farmers shared and decided to be very vigilant. So she followed the same day, which is 26th January 2026, but at night around 11 p.m. Remember, the first one was around 8 a.m., but this one also happened around 11 p.m. when the whole community was fast asleep. I heard piglets crying and assumed it was from the morning litter, but the crying was so loud, so I rushed to the farm. And to my surprise, I met 9 piglets just born. The crying was because they were born into stagnated urine and the cold weather was too much for them. Imagine being born into the cold and then the mother urinated everywhere, putting them in the same fluid. So honestly, this was the first time in my life I stayed with a first-time mother from midnight till about 4 a.m. She had completely lost her senses. Yes, I feel it for her because it's not easy to bring out 9 healthy piglets from your first time. The piglets needed breast milk, but she wouldn't allow them close. I struggled to help even one piglet reach the nipple. Eventually, one piglet managed to grab the nipple by itself, and that changed everything. Once she felt the suckling, she then called the other ones and they all started feeding. I was expecting aggression, but she stayed very calm. There is also one thing I need to share with you in terms of the piglet crashing. I didn't mention of crashing in this video, and it's because one major thing that helped was the 3 solar lamp lighting system that I installed specifically for the pregnant sows, very close to farrowing. That light allowed me to monitor the sow, see the piglet clearly, and also act when problems came. Remember, over the years, I've never installed any light on my farm and everything was just left to fate. But this time I decided to install some solar lights so that the piglets, when they are born at night, the mothers will be able to see them clearly and then not to crash them. But here's the final outcome and then the big lessons I learned from this short experience I encountered on the 26th of January. So from both followings, there was no stillbirths, no piglet crashing, and the first sow lost 2 piglets. That is the one that gave birth to 11 piglets, lost 2, and the first time mother also lost one piglet. So we ended January with 17 healthy piglets on the Pigversity farms. I would also like to leave some lessons for you. So the first one is you watch yourselves closely when their time is near. Milk leakage is a serious sign. If you try pressing the nipple and you see milk coming out, it is a serious sign. Sometimes you don't even have to press it. You will see it at like a drop at the tip of the nipple. That should tell you that the time is almost hours away. And then the second one is cold kills piglets faster than hunger. Bedding and warmth is very important. And remember, cold is also one of the things that causes diarrhea in piglets. So warmth in the early stages is very crucial. And then first time mothers also need proper supervision, especially at night. Some can be very aggressive in their first farrowing. So you need to also be very cautious so as to be able to save at least part of your piglet's bone. Having installed some solar light on the farm, I realized that lighting is not a luxury for a farm, especially if you have farrowing area in the farm. If you have lighting systems, it's actually an investment that will help you save a lot of your animals. It's a form of protection against losses. And sometimes you must make hard decisions to save the mother. Remember, I told you that there was a time I needed to save the mother where we finished and where we ended up losing 7 piglets and then we were left with just 4. But this time around, same mother gave us 11 piglets and we lost 2, so 9. Comparing that to if we were to lose both the mother and then the piglet in the first farrowing, that wouldn't have helped us in any way. So farming is not always emotional. Sometimes you need to be very strategic in what you're doing. And also you being present can be the difference between total loss and then a small success. Anyway, we are grateful to end January with 17 piglets and I can't wait to share their growth journey with you. I know you have learned something from this video. I'll keep sharing something of this sort with you, and if you want to learn more about pigs and pig farming and have some fun on your farm also, just make sure you stay tuned to it by subscribing and then you like any of our videos.